Uh-oh, it's about to catch something.
Alright, so if we take a look at the filing cabinets to the right, we'll find, I told you this place was grimy. Bloody casket, look at this. No joke. So gross. This is like an office back here, see? Pretty trashy. Old fax machine, printer. It's a nice casket. It could be cleaned up. But that's just wrong. And then the bloody one in the hallway down there. Alright, so then we go from this into here. Look at this. 2 white caskets. That's pretty sweet. Oh God, grimy again. Look at that. Looks like hair and decomp. It smells. Ugh. Oh my God, look at this one. Oh, holy shit. Look at another bird's nest up there. But even more wild is all that bodily fluid and blood in that casket. Which is wild because if they're embalmed, they shouldn't have blood.
I was walking down the street when I noticed this abandoned funeral home. These types of buildings are known to hide a lot of shady stuff inside of them, so I decided to investigate. I noticed that there was an unlocked window, so I decided to slip through. They somehow left like 10 cars in the garage, just rotting away. I decided to go into the actual funeral home and went to the basement and found this really creepy room full of caskets. And some of them had some interesting stains on them. I decided to go further in the basement and I found the room where they would actually prep the patients. On a table I found where they would keep the actual patient's personal belongings. There were hearing aids, glasses, money, even the patient's car keys. There were so many tools and chemicals all over the place to preserve the patients for the funeral. I really wanted to explore this room more, but I couldn't because I accidentally knocked over a bottle of chemicals and my eyes and nose started to burn. I decided to go up the stairs and I found the actual room where they would host a funeral service in. This is where I got really weird as I kept walking and it looked like I was just in someone's house. There was this seemingly normal bedroom, but right next to it was this super decayed closed off section of the building. I decided to investigate further and it got really moldy and started to smell really bad. There had to be over 100 caskets in this room just rotting away. I tried to investigate further by opening one, but the smell was just too bad I couldn't.
Opening what was meant to stay closed, touching what was meant to be left alone. Do you think this is just curiosity? Or are they disturbing the peace of the dead?
Oh my god, no. Fuck that.
You gotta get lower than that. Look at him move. Oh my god. Uh-oh, it's about to catch something. Y'all ready to go back?
They went looking for answers. What they found made them run for their lives. What would you do if you saw something watching you and it didn't blink?
All right, guys, we are here. We are at the house that inspired the movie A Savannah Haunting, right outside of Savannah, Georgia.
This place has been notoriously haunted for the past few decades, actually, since the 1970s. So I'm pretty excited to see what we get here tonight because, I mean, all the Civil War history, all the Revolutionary War history surrounding this land, it's not really well documented.
No, it's a very unknown haunting, right? So, like, it's all based on just what this family experienced here over the last 3 or 4 or 5 decades.
I just feel like uneasy just standing here. We're in the entryway. We haven't even, like, gone, you know?
Yeah, we haven't made it into the house. That's this one again, in the middle.
And again, as we were saying earlier, this is all stone. This is
Which
like
could trap the energy.
huge fountain, a lot of water, you know? Excuse me?
What? What does that say? I don't know.
I don't know. It's not a little girl? Listen to that.
Is there a little girl that hangs out in this house?
Sounds like it says it's not a girl. Like,
Right.
we'll play that back again, listen.
That hangs out in this house?
You hear that? One more time.
Is there a little girl that hangs out in this house?
Yeah.
My
It's really quick.
You want to look at something here? Trying to talk to you about the question.
Excuse me?
I don't know. There's some weird stuff in there.
Yeah.
Very talkative.
Is there a little girl
Listen.
that hangs out in this house?
What you say? Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me? The full sentence again.
Who's talking? What
One more
is
time.
that?
Full sentence. Full sentences.
Whatever, at least so far, whatever is talking, whatever is responding to our questions, thinks that they're in control. This is their house. They want us out. They don't care what we say.
Right.
This is their house. They're in control.
I found this overgrown entrance while out on a hike, so decided to head in and explore it. But right away, things got pretty creepy.
What was that noise?
Thinking it was probably just the wind, I headed inside and began to explore. I followed this long weaving tunnel that led me through a chamber filled with these huge metal doors until I reached this very long staircase leading deeper underground. Heading down to the bottom, I was then met with another even longer tunnel that eventually led me to this massive metal door. But passing through it, I was about to find something else quite creepy.
Look at this place. That is crazy on the footprints.
But I continued deeper, and soon the condition of the tunnel got worse, until it branched out to lots of different rooms. But I still had no idea what this place was. Finally, I did reach the end of the tunnel, and found a collection of small rooms. In this one, it actually looked like the door had been blown off. On the other side of the room, I found this tunnel that led me back outside, at a different point in the forest. I still have no idea what this place could have been, but whatever it was, they really wanted to keep it secret.
Walls rot, floors collapse, nature creeps back in. But something always stays behind. So tell me, What do you think really gets left in a place after everyone's gone?
Nope.
What was that?
Warning, this woman lives in a haunted house because her chair keeps moving on its own. But after hitting the chair, all her furniture started trembling. So she called her son for help, and this happened. But the ghost will haunt anyone who doesn't like.
What is amazing, Mom?
Can you see this little pink girl here?
The pink girl?
No. You can't.
No, I can't see the pink girl. Is she Chinese or Oriental?
Chinese.
Pardon me?
Chinese or
Chinese?
party toiler. Harder.
They're having a party? Who's having the birthday party?
Oh, I don't know.
A newly appointed security guard at a hospital decided to document a series of strange events he encountered during his shifts. The footage he shared begins with a seemingly ordinary scene, a wheelchair at rest in a corridor. Then, in a startling twist, the wheelchair starts to move by itself, seemingly propelled towards him. The video cuts off abruptly as he flees. In a different clip, he captures an inexplicable phenomenon, clearly visible on camera. The final segment, sourced from a security camera, shows a worker tidying up a hallway. In a mysterious turn of events, a stretcher in the background eerily shifts its position, as though someone unseen is reclining on it.
This is one of America's most haunted places. Waverly Hills Sanatorium was established in 1910 in Louisville, Kentucky. This facility was a state-of-the-art tuberculosis hospital. The hospital expanded in 1926 to house over 400 patients. During its time of operation in 16 years, an estimated 8,000 to 10,000 patients died here. Today, Waverly Hills is known for its paranormal activity. Explorers report seeing ghostly apparitions, shadowy figures, and hearing unexplained noises. Room 502 is the most notorious room within the whole building. A nurse allegedly committed suicide within this room, and her spirit is said to haunt the room. Along with room 502, the body chute is one of the scariest features to the building. The body chute was used to discreetly dispose of the dead. Beware if you ever enter this building. You may come across a patient of the past.
Hospitals are meant to save lives, but some of these halls echo with something far darker. Would you dare step inside after dark?
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I know you probably don't know me, but I was the one that broke in your house yesterday.
You did what?
I broke in your house. Anyway, that's neither here or there. Have you seen a set of keys laying around anywhere? Cause this was the last place I know I had them.
Is you serious? Did you really come to my house looking for your keys?
Yeah, why would I go to anybody else's house looking for their keys if I know I have my keys at your house? Have you made it here yet? Because I could glance around real quick and see if I see them.
You know what? I'm about to call the goddamn police on you.
You ain't gotta do all that.
You broke into my house. Why didn't you break into your own damn house?
How ignorant would it be from, man, really, think logic. How ignorant would it be for me to break in my own house?
Man, if you don't get your ass off my porch.
Man, fuck your porch.
What are you doing?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm not allowed to be here.
This is not your house.
It is.
Hello? No, some woman's trying to get in my house.
It is my house.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have pants on, and she's really inebriated.
You lock your doors, you check your cameras. But these people, these moments, they still happen. So here's the question. What would you do if someone was standing on your porch right now, just staring?
Mind this for 2 seconds.
Watch him.
Just 2 seconds. We've got
What's
one.
going? Who is this? Are they dead? What? The fuck? Jeez.
Run.
Ah! Ah! Ah!